And finally, let's go for a gold shader. So create a new standard surface material again, rename it to gold and assign it. Hey folks, welcome to MoGraph Plus. This video is a free sample from our course, The Ultimate Introduction to Octane for Cinema 4D. It's a massive 20-hour long course in which we explore all the aspects of Octane for Cinema 4D thoroughly. Make sure to check it out, the link is in the description. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified about our latest videos. Increase the base weight to 1, use the Lambertian diffuse model and increase metalness to 1. For the base color, use this pale yellow color from the color swatches. For the roughness, let's add an image texture node and load this bw_metal_02. For now, let's connect it directly to reflection roughness to see how it looks. I'm going to set its color space to non-color data as it is a data input. We can change the type to float as well. To make it sit smaller on the geometry, let's add a transform node. I want to lower the scale to around 0.63 and set its Z rotation to 245 degrees to give the scratches a bit of diagonal direction. Now obviously it's too rough. As always, let's use a range node before connecting the texture to the reflection roughness input. Actually, let's change it to an Octane gradient node instead, as it would give us a bit more flexibility and it's nice to work with different nodes. So add a Octane gradient node after the texture. And connect the gradient node to the input instead of the original texture. When I select the white nut and using the render option in the color chooser, lower its value to around 65%. If we use the range node, it would be like setting the output max value to 0.65. Then I can select the black dot and change its position to around 7% to add a bit contrast to the texture. We can solo the texture in its original state and with the gradient to see the difference. Let's unsolo to see the shader itself. Now for the bump map, connect the original roughness texture first to a range node and then connect the range node to the bump input of the material. We get this crazy result. Let's double the resolution in the live viewer again to see the render better. And we can also enable a render region to see what we are doing better. I'm going to lower the output max value to 0.1. Still way too much. Let's go to 0.01. Still, it's a bit too much as we want the surface to be smooth because this is a metal. Let's try 0.005. So that is good. Now we can disable render region and reset the resolution multiplier to 1. And finally, let's steal the unevenness combo from the plastic or the wood shader and hook them up properly. So that's our final scratched gold shader. Let me show you a higher resolution render of this shader as well. Make sure to visit our website mographplus.com and check out our premium CGI and rendering courses for Cinema 4D, 3ds Max, Maya, Arnold, Octane, Corona, V-Ray, Redshift, and much more. See you in the next one.